I'm still at the Coinsback blockchain cruise, and look what I have here. Didi. Didi's famous for, and his family is famous for just living on crypto. Wow, Didi.
Yeah.
How did you get here?
How did I get here? It's a long story. Well, I'll keep it short. And the long version you will need to Google on YouTube or what. But 2.5 years ago, we as a family decided to sell everything we have. So our house, our cars, our motorcycles, our kids' clothes, my clothes, the toys, the bikes, everything, and go all in Bitcoin. So we sold everything. We went all in Bitcoin and started traveling the world as the Bitcoin family because the media bombed us to the Bitcoin family. And we live solely on cryptocurrency now already for almost 3 years now. Yeah.
Citizens of the world. So you just travel, you're not based in
Yeah, we don't own anything. We just own like 4 or 5 backpacks full of clothes and we just travel. From conference to conference, from beach to mountain, from valley to... Yeah.
Wow.
And just enjoy life and try to educate everybody in the real fundamentals of blockchain and Bitcoin. And it's not about mooning and Lamborghinis, but it's about including the excluded into this monetary system. And it's about teaching them how to use this beautiful tool of the blockchain and the Bitcoin to be included into the monetary system.
I'm sure there are a lot of challenges in your life when it comes to spending crypto, right? Because not all countries accept crypto. You can't really, well, you can now go to a Starbucks cafe and buy a cup of coffee there for like a part of Bitcoin. But where is the, let's say, the toughest place? What was the toughest place that you've been to?
Of course, it was the toughest time like 2.5 years ago because there were no debit cards that were supporting crypto and everything. Right. So now it's become a little bit more easy, though we try to focus on finding those places that really accept a direct payment of cryptocurrency because we want to support them.
So you do your research beforehand?
We do, and then we travel by that. So we search where is the most Bitcoin ATMs, where is the most Bitcoin adoptants, and we try to travel there and support those people. From there, we do our trips to places that are not supporting crypto and try to stimulate them to start accepting Bitcoin. If we can't accept Bitcoin directly, we use this Wirex card, which exchanges my Bitcoin into Euro or Thai baht or whatever I need to pay. I think the most difficult place now was the Moluccan Islands. That is where my route lies. It's in Indonesia. It's an archipelago. And we went there to show the kids the roots of our family. And you have to understand that 99.9% of the people on that island, they don't even use bank accounts. So let's say they know what crypto is. So we couldn't spend our crypto over there. We did convince them to install a few Bitcoin wallets on their cheap phones they all own over there. And so that we can now send €5, €10 to them to support them in their lifestyle. The problem now for them is they have this Bitcoin wallet. They get your €5. Right? How can we use it? And this is how we try to create this. You know, if you start in economics, you can try a pull strategy or a push strategy. And this is how we try to create a pull strategy. They have their Bitcoins now. They will find a solution to spend it because they want to spend it. Maybe they will spend it in their village and see it as a value just in between of the people. Yeah? And you have fish, I have some Bitcoin. It's the value. We can Google it on our phone. So much Bitcoin for your fish, and then it becomes an economical system in this small village, which maybe will evolve to a bigger one.
So that's pretty much the engine of mass adoption.
I think every country needs an engine for mass adoption. And in Italy, there's Rovereto. It's a beautiful city, a traditional city. More than 60 shops accept direct Bitcoin payments. It's a 2-hour drive from here, I think. So they have one engine, and this company is providing all of the tools and the education to the stores that want to accept Bitcoin. And if a small village like Rovereto in Italy can do this, then I'm a believer that every town in the world can do it.
Is there a place where you would eventually stay?
At the moment?
Yes.
Definitely not on the cruise.
No, I mean, of all the places that you have already been.
No. I want to live this life day by day, and I just enjoy. We don't even plan. We will, we will get aboard in Rome, and then we will fly back to the Netherlands. We don't even know what we are going to do then. The next plan we have is driving around the world. That's what we want with a car, and then we will want to visit all those charities and show the world that there is more into Bitcoin and blockchain than mooning and no Lamborghinis, and just create this. We are the Bitcoin family, and I want to create a huge Bitcoin family of people that believe that sharing and caring for others is important as well, instead of accumulating wealth.
What about your wife and kids?
They are here. They are enjoying the cruise, of course. It's like.
I mean, did it take you a lot of time to convince them to do that? Or?
It was not easy. It was on the beach in Bali, and I told her, okay, this is what I'm, thinking about. Let's go all in. And she was like,
it's a big decision. I mean, for a family.
It was a big decision. But we agreed as a family that we had been spoiling our kids. I was the most materialistic guy you could ever meet. So we had been spoiling our kids and everything. They had their own quad. They had their own iPads. They had everything their own. And we agreed as wife and husband that we were doing the wrong thing. We need to educate our kids that they can be happy with all the luxury stuff. By being a minimalist lifestyle, you can be happy just by life, just by living, just by waking up, just by building a sandcastle. You don't need
the world.
And see the world. You don't need the money for this. So that made the choice a little bit more easy for the wife to sell all her 70 pair of shoes and dresses and invest it all in Bitcoin. But yeah, it's not easy.
Well, that's a bold statement. I would like to speak to your wife.
She's here.
That.
Speak to her later.
Awesomeness. So do you only use Bitcoin? Other currencies?
Of course, I use other currencies as well. I'm a Bitcoin maximalist in that way that I believe that Bitcoin will be there at the end. But of course, if I can stimulate the adoption and the mass adoption by using another currency because the transaction fee is lower or whatever, I will use it, of course. Yeah, and I trade, so you need to trade to earn a living.
Do you have a financial background?
No, not at all. A little bit. I studied higher economics, and that's all. I just quickly realized I was not born to work for a boss, so I was an entrepreneur. I had a few companies which I sold as well to go all in.
For crypto?
Yeah.
Awesomeness.
Yeah.
I wish you good luck.
Thank you.
I wish you eventually maybe find a perfect crypto place to stay.
If anybody is listening and you have this Bitcoin village, text me.
You will buy some houses there.
Yeah,
definitely.
probably.
Okay, thank you, Didi.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I wish you a good presentation today.